He's physically and also mentally as well. All the activities are designed to get the trainees to start working together as a team.
We could chuck the plank over and get someone to hold it while one person walks over and then start it from the other side.
If there's enough weight on here, it should stay up.
It should stay up.
So who's going to run across?
It's going to stay.
That's the way, guys. Stay there, one person over.
We emphasise a lot of the teamwork throughout the course because when they go back out into the workforce, there's a pretty good chance they're going to be required to be working within a team environment there.
As far as it can go. I want to get all that water up.
Here, everything's in teams. Everything's teamwork, helping each other out. Trust and teamwork is a big thing here.
I fully trust you now. That was cool.
And I've developed in both of those skills quite well.
At the end of the day, we're one group, we're not individuals.
These are the qualities that they need for when we go on FTX3, which is the main exercise for the course.
FTX3 is just 3 days in the field, pet marching 50k, walking with a pack on your back. And it also just encourages teamwork, working together in a section, helping each other out.
The 50k tramp, I thought I couldn't do it, and when I finished I was really proud of myself.
I didn't think I'd be able to push myself that hard, but I made it.
The finish line, it was the most awesomest feeling I've ever felt.
A lot of the trainees come here and they have lived off fast foods, basic foods, and their health reflects what they've been eating. What we try to do here is combine healthy lifestyles with the healthy food. The healthy food does have an effect on the trainees' well-being.
Food's awesome. I only used to have 1 feed a day, but now I'm having 3 feeds a day. So, I love eating the food. Hopefully I can buff up, put on a bit of weight.
It's a good kite.
The staff always eat last. By us standing off and watching and waiting, we can redirect them back to the food press and suggest that they start eating some vegetables.
We don't get caught without veggies.
We run a lot of seminars, and the seminars are designed to educate the trainees once they get out into the workforce again. We try and put in a lot of seminars that cover things that matter in life. Family planning, because a lot of them will have young families. First aid, very handy in any walk of life. And drugs and alcohol, what it can do in the future if you continue to abuse those sort of things, is an eye-opener for a lot of them as well.
Benzopyrazine, what is that stuff used for? Yep. To worm cows, exactly.
We show them how to take care of their money, how to make sure that their bills are paid, rent, pay for their accommodation, and also do their groceries as well.
You must learn to stick to a budget. It's your money, it's your life, and you've got to make sure you do the very best with it.
So there's going to be times on the course where the trainee will possibly find themselves in some form of corrective training, which is basically designed to correct a fault that's been picked up time and time again.
Well done, Trainee Nicholson. You're 2 minutes late. Double away, come back with your bedroll and your counter pain.
It's not about going along and forever booting them and kicking them down. Once they've been put in their place, so to speak, this is what you need to do to improve. Go and make it happen.
It's there to help the trainee see that they have made a mistake, and it's designed to get them over that.
Well done. Because you were 2.5 minutes early on that one, take everything back to your barracks.
The first week I thought, this is just another crappy course, but after that I found that if we respected our NCOs, they'll show us respect and give us a bit of slack and make the course easy.
Knew there'd be a bit of discipline involved, but if you just listen, you're all right.
Why do you think we have to repeat it over and over again?
Because people aren't listening to instructions.
That's right.
The lack of teamwork.
So that's how many barrack inspections in? 6?
Probably 7. I think that routine's a big thing in life, and that a lot of people need it. And here is just the perfect place for discipline, and it's not a boot camp at all, it's more of a course.
Imagine yourself a statue, everyone. It should be so good that a bird will come and land on your shoulder and do a little pop.
Discipline is priority. It's all to do with introducing and then maintaining and then holding on to it themselves so that they can organise themselves on a daily basis. More importantly, they're able to go and find and hold jobs, and it all comes to self-discipline at the end of the day.
What am I mainly checking tonight, gentlemen? Do you know?
The buttons, sir?
Yep.
and dust.
The way you look and the way you portray yourself says a lot to somebody, especially if you're talking to them about a job and you show up and you've got a shirt you've just pulled out of the bottom of the laundry basket, you're missing 3 buttons and your pants don't fit you properly. You know, what's that going to say to a potential employer?
Did you grab a rock out of the garden?
Don't usually do this at home though.
Why are you helping Mum?
Can't leave one of the boys stranded. Plus if everything's done in the corridors, keeps the boss happy.
So a lot of them struggle with that in the beginning. Towards the end though, you really do see a good change in them and they start to understand what structure means in their day.
Job Expo's primary role is to take the better students and give them employment straight after the course.
If you're interested in sheep and beef, we'll take you out to a sheep and beef farmer and get a chance to do everything that he's doing on that day.
Success has been very good with those groups. They provide them training and then provide them jobs after that. Some of them are going away to do big things. Some of them own their own businesses now.
And since he's graduated, he is now working on V8 supercars in Australia.
Search and rescue is also something we do.
The defence recruiters come in and give a seminar on what they have to offer in ways of careers. It's good value for them.
You're now in a big competition, and that's a competition to get a job. You've got to stand up above everybody else. You're all capable of doing it because you're all capable of getting through what you've done in the last 6 weeks.
The end of course function is set up very much like a formal military dinner, that we present them with a top restaurant type meal. The staff actually serve the trainees, so the staff will get up and serve them the meal themselves. The trainees themselves feel pretty privileged at having the staff look after them. To me, it is a highlight of the course, and from the feedback we get from the trainees, it's very much a highlight for them as well.
Come now, get on! Hey!
As they get better at a certain drill movement, then we progress and progress. The improvement is huge.
Come now, boys! Front! Nice work!
All the drill that we teach them is for their march out parade.
Come now! John!
March out parade at the end of 6 hard weeks is actually a real big rite of passage for the trainees. They actually look like regular soldiers. They are very slick, they are very smart, and they get a lot of satisfaction knowing that they've actually been through a very big course. A lot of families come down for it, friends and family, and they also are quite surprised and proud to see their young person marching, looking so good, looking so happy.
When I see a trainee arrive on day one, at the end of the 6-week period, I'm able to look back and go, wow, you know, it's just the same person. I've seen many a mum and dad in tears because they've seen the change. It's just an awesome change.
When they do march out in front of family and friends, they've got a real sense of achievement. They can hold their hand on their heart and say, hey, I've achieved something, I've got somewhere, and I can use this to push me into a better place when I get home.
When I saw him, it was just a big hug. His eyes lit up and he's really happy to be here and about what he's achieved and everything.
Oh, I'm feeling real proud of myself. I'm impressed. I didn't think I'd make it this far. I did. Here I am. I'm buzzing.
Yeah, it was a struggle at the start, but now I'm pretty happy with myself and I feel good that I've actually got to the end.
I've never felt like this before because I've never really achieved things. Being able to stand out there in front of my kids and my family and march out of here it's just a really awesome feeling inside. So proud.
Most of the trainees, when they leave here, are completely different to when they first marched in. Greater sense of pride, more enthusiastic about the future, and more aware of their capabilities and also the possibilities of what they may be able to get themselves into after the course finishes.
Yeah, really good to see the transformation from a nobody into who they really are and what they're all about.
I used to just stand back, but now I'm in there when I go home to get a full-time job and start speaking my voice instead of being a shy person like I was before I come on this course.
Being here has actually built up my self-esteem, be proud to who I am, to where I come from.
I didn't want to be here when I first got here, but look at me now, I'm one of the happiest men alive.
I'd say give it a go hard because you like it, you just want to stay and go through all of it, right to march out.
I recommend it for everyone that's going to come on this course.
I've achieved so much since I've been here, met so many new people. I've had an awesome time while I was doing it, done things I never would have been able to do.
It's a good course. It will teach you new things and you actually look at yourself different.
I wasted no time doing this. It was all worth it.
Experience of a lifetime. You never get a course like this anywhere else. So just come and do it. It'll change your life.
It's a great feeling that they will be able to contribute to society by getting that motivation to get into work or further training.